Hello, folks, and welcome back to Shapes. Last time we left off, we got the color correct on that. It's yellow now, so we are moving up and getting those produced. We also have our little watermelon guys going here, which I'm quite happy with. And if we take a look at our progress over here, we're working towards that 6,000 goal, which we have to do anyway because we need 10,000 for that. And that's going to substantially speed up our belts, which is hopefully going to be a really good help for us. We need to take a look at this guy now in order to speed up extraction. And then we also need to look at this guy. This is the one I'm more concerned about because I think it's going to be tougher to do because it's going to be mixing multiple things together. The nice thing here is that we do currently have this nice little production of red shapes. So I can steal off of that and get the first part started. Our biggest problem with that one is that we need to have white circles as well. And we know, since that's all the way back here, I want to say, yeah, actually, we're not doing a terrible job of producing white circles right now. So that's actually encouraging that we are getting those produced and moved out and onto stuff. So maybe it's not going to be as bad as I thought. Although if we take a look out here, we're quite far away from where that red was. I don't want to have to bring them all the way down. That's just too much. And I'm looking around and I'm not seeing a lot of circles up in this area. So I don't know. Or we have circles right there. Okay, we'll do that. Do we have red? We have red. Okay. I think we could be able to do that pretty easily because we also have that shape is being mined right here and is not far from that. And we can easily up our production on that, I think, without really too much concern. So we did something like this and rotate it. I'm going to get rid of that one for now, and there, and there, and there. That can just go like that. But what I should be able to do is upgrade those extractors there. And hopefully we'll get that one set and ready to roll where it needs to go. At least that's the plan, because we have white circles. There's another circle extractor right there. Okay, we're golden. We can do this, no problem. And when I say no problem, I mean it's absolutely going to be a pain in the butt, but we'll get it done. That's not the issue. All right, so we will do that. How do I want to do this? So let's take a look here. Just taking a look. We need the white on those, red on those, and then that's green, right? Okay. That's going to be complicated, but we can do it for sure. It's just a matter of getting everything where I think it needs to go. And then we'll figure out if it actually needs to go there in just a little bit. But we'll do that. That's going to go there to there. All right. Bam. Again, I apologize for the sound effects. This is what I do in my brain when I'm playing this game, so can't really help it. But that's just how it works. So we got that. Rotate that there. Okay. We don't have really... Oh, we have green not terribly far away. Okay. It's not as close as I would like, but it's also not like forever away. Let's see here. So I'm going to try to keep separation 1, 2, 3, 4. That sounds reasonable, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And if I keep that, that'll get that part set up because I want to head up this way and we can get a green somewhere from over there. I'm also trying to just build a little backlog of this stuff just so I know I have it because you can see there are spaces in this, although I do need to join that in. And it's already up to speed where it needs to be, but we'll use that. That should be good there. Taking a look, we have circles right there, so I can build off of that. And we need to paint them. We already have white ones, so I just need to make some red ones. That's not a big deal. And I wish there's green a little closer. It's not terribly far away, but it's also not terribly close. Although I could just steal this, I think, pretty easily. Come over here, and then let's see, where are we jumping up at? Jumping up there. It's doable. Is it reasonable? I don't know. Let's find out. So we did something like that. What does it look like? So if I do extractors, so we get rid of that one and we put extractors going this way. Broop, broop. We'll get that in there. Smack. Smack. That one's going to go with that. That's going to go up there like so. These guys are going to come over and then go up and then not there. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna come over this way. Whee! Maybe we'll use the super tunnel. We haven't done that yet. I want to see if the super tunnel can bridge this distance from here. How far? It can go pretty far. Holy goodness. Okay, that's good. And then hopefully we can go from here up to there. We'll get the regular one in here to there. And I actually don't need this whole distance here. We just need these set up. Because what we're really trying to do is get this painted. So we need the green little star jobby dooby thing, which we'll do pretty quickly, I think. I don't think that's going to be a big stumbling block for us. We are making more of these, and I've purposely tried not to spend money if I can help it right now. So that's going to continue to be the plan, should I say. So we'll do that. This guy's going to come up here, go in there like so. That's going to go away because I hit the wrong button. That will be like that. And then that's going to be tunnel out. Bam, 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 bam. All right. That looks fantastic. Happy with that. I am going to copy and paste these because 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if I need more or less than that, but that's what I'm going to go with for right now. We're going to bring these back over this way. And we're just going to leave it settled there for right now. We'll get more details on that hopefully here real soon. Rotate, rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We got that part. These guys are making their thing, doing their thing. We're going to split off of this. I'm going to split off the main belt just to try to balance it out a little bit more. If I split here, this one's getting half, so that's going to get half of the half. I don't want that. I want this to get the full bore. So we can go up, and it's going to be like that. And then we still have red circles we need to deal with, which we have red that we can draw on here. I don't think that's going to be a big deal to paint those up pretty quickly and pretty easily, and then get them sliced where we need them to go. So this entire line here, I'm going to copy that as well. So from there all the way across, we'll copy that and we'll get a new one going right there. Cool. And then we can use our extractors. Rotate, rotate. Broop, broop. And they're going to go out like this. Come up and into there. We'll make sure that belt is always full. And then we need red, which we have red here. Do I want to try to just bring this straight up and into there? Why don't we try that and see if it works? Not that way though, oh, goodness. So we'll do that. We will do that. Got that part done. Then we just need to get this out like so. Bam, bam, bam. All right. We're probably gonna need to add some more extractors though. So I'll do that. I'll put this on like so. Pull that up there and then go in there like so. And then I just need to have my splitter do its thing. And we'll see if this loads up on red paint. Then I need to set up a cutting operation. And this one's going to require a little bit more planning, I think, than what we've done in the past. So I'm just going to set it up there for now. All right, we get that, and I have to look and see what we need. It needs to be on the top right and the bottom left. So top right, bottom left, okay. So we'll cut and cut again. Probably just going to rotate these. Not that one. We're going to rotate that one that way. And I'm going to see if this cuts all of the things where we want it on the bay. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so we don't have the top. All right, so this one's going to get changed on how to rotate it. We'll do that. And we'll see if that changes our calculus at all here. So you let those run through for a sec. All right, top right is there and bottom left is there. So what I, in theory, could do is roll trash cans into there and there like that. And then just run those out and immediately try to smash them together. So I could do that, I could do that, and that should come out like that. Okay, that works. And then we just need to do the same thing with the reds, correct? The only problem we have right now is that this needs to be on a splitter. That needs to go up like that, and then we'd continue this entire ridiculous contraption all the way out. So we're gonna see next steps here in a second. So let's see here. We get this, take all of that and copy it. Oh no, I messed stuff up and I just cost myself points. Because when you copy and paste, it doesn't matter if there's anything underneath, it's just gonna slap it down. So, oops. In theory, what I could also do here is I could produce more. Let's see what that looks like real fast. If I wanted to really like just load up on this thing being produced. So we have that, which is in the right spot. That one needs to rotate counterclockwise. And then if I merge them together there, I get the desired output. Okay, I think that's the play. So we do that, this one, and this one. So that one's in the right spot. That needs to rotate counterclockwise downward. And then we'll merge those together. And we get the same output. Fantastic. That's what we're looking at. We got an upgrade. Heck yeah, what do we got? Oh yeah, belts are out for, what the heck is that? All right, we're gonna have to explore that one. We're still working on this guy down here for cutting, rotating, and stacking. We still need to work on this guy too, because I thought I had that. No, I didn't have that one. I had done that guy and that guy. Okay, and we're still working on those somehow. We don't have a lot of those going apparently. All right. But I shouldn't have to build a ton of these, I don't think. How many do we need to get to the upgrade? We need to have 25,000. Okay, we do need a ton of them, actually. God help us. All right, so let me do this, where I copy all that. Bam. Oops, I copied some stuff I didn't need. I just need this amount. And nope. Cancel out of there. This needs to go up one more. There we go. Okay. So we'll copy that. Bam. Copy that. Bam. All right, that's going to serve us real well. That's a lot of those shapes. I don't know where we're going to put all this. It's probably going to have to come into the top of the hub, and we're going to fix this because this is a hot mess. I don't know if we even need brawl. Well, we do need brawl squares still, but not to the extent that we're doing it. All right. So we have that. We have these guys up there still. We need to replicate this entire process. Just flip it so they can work on the parts going down. So copy that. Rotate. And is there a stop placement, place building, rotate? No. Okay. I was hoping there would be like a three-way that we can just plop them all in, but I think we'll be okay here. So I'm going to line that up there. Actually, I'm going to bring it a little lower. Let's start at the very top, and then we can work our way down. Because this one's fine if we do that. It really doesn't matter because I'm just going to flip the direction of these things. So these guys are going to go there. We'll flip that around. So it fits in there like so. We got our straight parts. And that should all work. So then I can copy that. And we have 3 of those. Okay. And all I should have to do, if I did this right, is take our red circles and feed them right into that. And it should output everything that we want. Let's take a look. And oh no, what it's going to do is going to make the wrong shapes. So I have 2 options here. I can go through and reconfigure all this stuff, or I can have them turn 180 degrees. I need to have these turn. All right, so they're coming out of there. They need to rotate clockwise. That means that one should probably be coming out okay. Let's take a look and see how those are coming out. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so that's fine. We just need to go and bump all this stuff out. We'll just highlight this area and copy it. Boom, 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 boom. I'll wipe out all of these guys. We'll try this again. And I know we have a couple kind of lined up in a chute there, so we just need to get past that. There we go. Okay, I think we're good on that, and that, right? Those all look... No! Why are they so messed up? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I need to figure out what's going on here. That one's correct. Why are these not correct? Oh, you know what? Okay. So the bottom 2 of all of these need to get changed out. The ones that are currently built should be fine. Yeah, those are fine, correct? Yeah, that's what I want. All right, then I just need to play with the last piece of that and get it taken care of. I'm just gonna clear that out. And somehow it's still spitting out stuff. All right, that one needs to rotate clockwise down. And that one should be able to stay straight. There we go. Okay, not a big deal. 1, 2. I still have problems with that one because I just got to clear out its junk. Oh, we have lots of problems with that one. Okay, there we go. Let's put that there. We'll clear out the junk. Should be another one. And then, oh, there's still another one? My goodness. All right, there we go. Okay, look at that. All right, I'm going to get rid of this because we don't need it. And get rid of that because we don't need it. So those are all outputting. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those lines. And then we have the green star guys. So first I need to join all of these together and merge all of those shapes into one thing. And then once we have those merged, then we can join it with this. So that merging I'm hoping to have happen around here if possible. I don't know if it is or not. We'll find out in a sec. But then once we have that part done, hopefully we'll be able to move forward a little bit here and get some more things done. So we'll do that. Bring those on down. Bring this all the way down. Fantastic. And just to confirm, I'm gonna just put this in there. I want to make sure it outputs the shape that we're looking for. So starting off at like noon, it's going to be white, red, white, red. Starting off at noon, white, red, white, red. Fantastic. All right, so they're in the correct orientation. Now we just need to get them all slapped together here. So we'll come all the way over here because that's going to give us the most space to do stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. From there, I guess we'll merge them going up if I can. I'll explain the method to my madness in a second here. But if I can do this, I'll bring them up like that. Then I can tunnel over. We don't mess with that, and we have all of our stuff there. Now these, I think, are gonna have to come all the way down and then go into the splitters and all that stuff here. So the order of this doesn't actually matter right now. We'll do that. So we'll throw all of that in like so. That's gonna go in like that. All right, this is gonna come straight up through like that. Then this one is just gonna be the same thing, just going downwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome. So that's gonna go in like so. We got all of that set. Then I can just bring this over, smack that one into there, bring it up to where it needs to go. And we'll do the same thing with this one. We'll bring it down. Oh, nope, wrong way. Bring this down, over, and into where it needs to go. When I click it going the right direction. Then we should be able to just remerge all of these in this area, I guess, and have it work the way I'm hoping it will. So this needs to come down and it's going to be the base. So that means this is going to be there. We'll merge that over like so. This guy's going to come down and go into there. That's our base. All right. Then this one is going to be a tunnel child. These are going to come from the other direction. That will make our life a whole lot easier, I think. And we'll do that. All right, so these guys are going to get all wiped out. Goodbye. Smell you later. I'm just going to copy and paste all this because I don't feel like building 7,000 of these. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. We gotta get these all merged in the line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Get all of that in there. Bring it up like so. Get rid of you. And that's all gonna flow all the way through there like that. Oh, look at that, my pretties. We got stuff coming. Heck yeah. This is such an enjoyable game. Like, they're fun little puzzles to solve. I know a little later there's gonna be some shapes that like just suck. But for right now, I'm very much enjoying this process and figuring out how it all works. Just kind of trying to figure out what's the best way to get this back to the hub. I think it's gonna be coming all the way around. So we'll do that. And I know I'm boxing myself in here by being so close to all this, but I just need to right now, I think. As we slowly start snaking our way back to the hub. They're actually not far away from being where we need to be, which is fantastic. Yeah, this spot is a disaster. I need to come up with a better solution for it. Oh, look, they're already there. And we're feeding them into there. Fantastic. We got another upgrade, which is mixing and painting is now 3 times. We have this hot mess of a shape, which I don't know what that is. I think it's that with the white circle with that again. These guys are lining up, doing their thing, which I'm very happy with. And I just wish we had more production. See, they're flying through all this. Now here, the lines are backed up. So that tells me that I could probably increase this area's production quite easily and have it be more not sustainable. That's not the right word. More productive or more efficient. So I do that. I'm gonna bring this across like so. I'll let them run out and do their thing. Then we'll do that and that. Because I can just make copies of all this stuff and it's not a big deal. So let's try 8 and see if that fills our belt. Once we, connect everything properly. It's definitely getting closer to filling the belt. It's not there quite yet, but it's pretty darn close. All right, I'm happy with that. We got that shape rolling. It's this guy's rolling along quite nicely. I don't even remember what our goal is. Let's go back home real fast. Got those coming in. They are being collected and we are producing them. I want to get to the point where I can dump all of the stuff onto like 1 or 2 belts, but we're not there yet. Like this area is severely held up. We could be producing more, so we need to find a solution to that. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet, and this is going to be its own dedicated line coming in. So we'll do that. That should be a lot of stuff coming on there. And really what I should be able to do, if I'm hopefully planning this right, is dump this all out onto that one. What can I do here? So if I do that and have that come out like so, and that one go there, and then merge these around like so, and we're gonna do the same thing right there and merge that over. But while we're doing that, hopefully we can manage some of this so it merges all out. And we don't back either of these up. Then what I can do is just have this guy serve there. Because you see our numbers went up pretty quickly there once we got rid of that backlog, because I'm sure there's a ton of them sitting back. And I'm okay with these guys sitting back there a little bit, because we can also manage this line a little better with some of the are they balancers? Is that what they're called? I forget the name. Yeah, the balancer. So if I do like this and this, that should help us eat some of this. Yeah, you see how it's not backing up as much anymore? It's not quite as beautiful and looks like a hot mess, but it's my hot mess and I'm kind of proud of it. I like it. This is shortening up, which is what I want, and we're getting all this delivered. Okay, I'm cool with where we're at here. So the question really becomes, what do we want to do next? So like this, we can see that we finally exhausted that backlog we had. We actually really need to set up another one of these. So I could, in theory, I don't know how I do this. Maybe bring this over here and bring it down and then put a splitter. See, this is the problem when you build stuff real tight in without space. you're going to run out of things. And that's what I've done. I've run out of space with stuff. Although I could dump this down a little farther and get another line at least at a minimum. I can get another one line in there. So that's what I'm going to do here. We'll do that and that. And I should be able to just take this whole area, right? Not that. Got that one there. I think I can just only use a balancer, and that's all I can add on to that. Oh, I'm also missing, there is some efficiencies I'm missing here, so I need to fix that too. Bam, bam. All right, hopefully that will speed this up just a hair. Because really, the first 4 or so are fully set up, and we just need to work on the last 4 or so. Which we do have stuff flowing in there. It's doing its job. It just needs to do it a little faster. All right, but what I should do here is go in here, open this up, copy that key, and add a marker to this area and paste that in there. And now I have that spot. I can jump this spot. I can jump this spot. Fantastic. All right, so trying to decide what I want to do next. We know we have these guys. We're about halfway through that goal before we get to our next level. Do we focus on getting whatever this hot mess is going to be? I don't necessarily want to do that because I can split off production from what this is over to that one and kind of share the load. Because that's a big bump. It goes from 4 to 6. That's a really big jump, but I need a ton of these shapes. Like I need like triple or quadruple my production of those in order to produce this stuff, because the red one's going to have to be a white one, and white is a pain in the butt to make. These guys are doing their thing, so I'm not going to touch that. I kind of want to look at this. Is this the cyan, and is that white behind, or is like a light blue? It's white. Okay, so that's a pain in the butt as well. And then this thing's a pain in the butt. All right, and then these guys, for whatever reason, just do not want to be made quickly or easily. They're coming from right there. Let's see if we can. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see if I take these 3 here and I rebalance going this way. So I'll do that. I'll grab some new extractors. I'll put those on there, put those there. Rotate, 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 boom. There we go. We should hopefully at least be able to do that. Our cutting process is the one slowing us down the most right now, I think. And we're on our way towards getting there. It's not a fast process, not a pretty process, but it is a process that we will get. And with cutting these guys up and remerging them together, this is going to speed up a little bit. It's not going to be much faster, but it will be a little faster. And isn't that what's important? Just going just that little bit more. So really, I could expand this over to this side really easily. Let's take a look there. If I do that, copy it, put another one there. I can't get another one there. That's the only unfortunate thing. So I really can only expand it one more time, but why not? Let's do the fun parts. Why would we not do that? So we're gonna go up here, bam, bam. Oh no, I can do another one. Tricky, tricky. Copy and paste that. So we'll put that one there. And then I just need another load balancer. Slap that right there. Boom. Go serve more things. And you can see that's leaving much more filled up now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy about that one. And let's take a look. Do we need... I need more of these. The nice thing is that I can easily expand production of these down farther. I might do that. So if I were to do that, it would look like this. This is going to come off of there. We're going to get the big old tunnel. It's going to go there all the way to there. This one is also going to need a big old tunnel from there to there. And then we can build out our merging of shapes. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Is that what I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Once we get this part maybe done, I don't know if we'll get it done because I'm just playing in my brain here. But if we get this part done, we're going to call it a wraps after this, but I want to play with the ideas of what we have here. So we'll do that. That will go like that. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. On these ones, we have the yellow is the top. So we have to put it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Take that, go all the way through. Boop, 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 boop. Then we'll tunnel it up. I don't know why I changed the tunnels. Like, it should just be, hey, use the longer tunnel because it's longer and better. But I don't know. I just don't choose to do that. All right, and then this one, I'm gonna have to bring it the other way, mainly just because of how this is set up right now. Bam, 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 bam. Because if I were to try to do this, I can't put it there because the tunnel's in the way. So that's gonna come all the way down and go into there and all the way up and bump, bop, 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 and bop. And now our production of that should be way higher. Oh yeah, baby. Look at those full lines going back. And somehow there's still gaps in this stuff. That's wild to me. There we go. We're starting to fill it in now. But if you could go like farther out here, see there's gaps. We're filling it in now, but there were gaps. White circles are starting to fail us. I'm crushing the production of this stuff over here, which is causing a ripple effect down the road. Let's see, where are these guys going to serve? Oh, those. I do need those, don't I? Yeah, I definitely need those. All right, so we're going to cheat the system a little bit. Go back and say, hey, you know what? I actually want half of you to go this way and balance that load out. Oh, that's interesting too. All right, if I do this, have it come down over and then throw that to that. I throw that to that and put that into there. That will fill that one up. The only other thing I would want to do here, that's already doing all the things I want it to do. Fantastic. That should help clear out this queue because we have quite the queue built up there. I don't need that. But that's quite the queue built up there. That's going. We have the beautiful amount of those shapes going, and I'm very happy overall with where we're at. So This is still a hot mess. We need to get moving on that. We have nowhere close to enough of those. But I think we increased our production enough that it should start mattering. Let's just put that there to clear this out, because while we clearly increase the production of those, we don't have space on our belts going in. But look at this line of stuff just going in. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. And then these guys are flowing. I'm so happy with where we're at. And taking a look at our overall factory here, it's not the biggest factory in the world, but it is our factory. And what I need to eventually do is clear out all the stuff that we built earlier game and build on real lines of things going on with that. But that is a goal or a quest for another time. Folks, I think that's going to wrap us up today. Thank you all so much, or ever so much, for joining me. I really do appreciate your time and comments and all of the things that go into making these videos what they are. So thank you so much for everything, and I will see you in our next one. Thanks again. Bye-bye.